Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of Addicks to Victory here. As today, we are back at the end of January. Two big games to be played. First off against Brighton in the league. Brighton, just like us, doing very well in the league. We are 5th on 39 points. They are 6th on 37 points. So it's very tight and it's very close. And it'd be not quite nice if we could beat them, to be honest with you. Andrea Pirlo's Brighton, though he's done a marvellous job of them, it has to be said. And then against Norwich, who are a team, so a bit easier before deadline day. No signings on the horizon yet, but still plenty of time. Since last episode, we have played 2 games. After that, disappointing defeat to Tottenham. Drew with Leeds, a bit disappointing again. We took an early lead. Badram Nura, the Albanian right winger we signed at the start of the month, got his first goal for the club. Lovely. Danilo equalised for Leeds, though a bit disappointing. But then against Bournemouth, much more emphatic. Charlton Athletic, the former Charlton man, put Bournemouth ahead in the 39th minute. We went into half-time ahead, though. Brian Garcia scored first, and then Badram Nura scored 2 goals. 2 goals in 2 games, there you go, for him, for the Albanian new signing. Very happy, please. 2-1 at the break. Then we very quickly, within 10 minutes of the second half, made it 4-1. Samardzic and Retsos with the goals before Karlan Grant scored again. But still, a 4-2 win, nice and comfortable, nice big win. And the thing I liked the most in this game was Badram Nura's goal was Miguel Gutierrez's assist. So our 2 January signings so far, both involved in that particular goal. Very happy to see. And now we go against Brighton. Andrea Pirlo's Brighton. He's done a great job. How long has he been here? He's been here for a very, very long time. Since 2021. So since the first season, really. He's been here for over 4 years. He's in his 5th year now. 39% win record, but he's really picked it up, especially now. I mean, how Brighton done league-wise. So he arrived for here. So he finished 17th first season. He just kept them up. Then 15th, 11th, 12th. And now they're currently 6th. They're climbing. Brighton in real life doing very well as well. Yeah, Brighton. No problem with Brighton. We're taking it on here today. And hopefully we can ruin Brighton's party at least a little bit. Is this the team? I think this is the team. I'm looking at it, and it looks like the team. Goodison in goal. Cambioso, Retsos, Clara, Gutierrez, Consta, Garcia, Samardzic, Nura, Hlojek, Adamaida. Good 11, strong 11. Balogun is slowly getting back from injury, so he'll be back. He's so injury prone, though, before you know it. But yeah, fingers crossed. We got to beat Brighton, because West Ham level on points and goal difference Brighton as well, so it's so close in this race for 5th at the moment, but Chelsea could slip, so it could be into 4th again. We just got to keep winning, and hopefully we can do that here. Without further ado, let's just get into the game. Gigot picks up the loose ball for Brighton to Lamperty. Very well intercepted by Konsa. Adamaida, Nura, through ball, Samardzic in behind. Lazar Samardzic chips the goalie and hits the bar. Samardzic, I think, either our top scorer or our joint top scorer, our second top scorer, is right up there, so close to another goal. 4 in his season here. But he just, over the goalie, hits the bar. It's inches, but we are on top. It's so tight. We've only had 3 shots, none on target. Adamaida's taken a knock, so he's going to have to come off. He's going to have to come off right now. Adamaida's going to have to come off. Hopefully that's not long term. Thankfully, Balogun is just coming back from injury. And so hopefully he can stay fit. And we can have actually one fit striker. Otherwise, I'm happy playing Rodrigo Rodriguez, a man so nice they named him twice. Can everyone stop getting so tired? I'd just rather not do it immediately. Goalless at the break here at the Valley. We're on top, but I mean, there's only been 4 shots in total and only 1's on target. More possession. Such an even game. I mean, we're controlling possession. That's all I can say, really. My centre-halves are tired, but hopefully they'll be able to see it out for at least a little while longer into the second half before I'm forced to make those changes. Corner, Samardzic plays it into the box, and Retsos is there, but his header is into the side netting. Another corner, Samardzic on the opposite side plays it in. Retsos headers it. It goes to Nura, who chips it in. Hadji headers clear back to Nura. Badram Nura cutting inside, goes to Clara, to Konsa, to Retsos. Brian Garcia chips over the top to Balogun, who volleys in. He might have been offside, though. That looked very close. Balogun plays on the edge. He reminds me of Timo Werner in that regard, and it is disallowed. He plays on the edge, and so often he is offside, just because he just sits on the shoulder of that last defender, and then like here, he's just a yard offside. Brilliant ball by Garcia, though, to see it. Balogun just got to time his runs better at the end of the day. As I feel like I should make a change. Players are tired. What I'll do is I've got to bring off one of them. So I think I'll bring off Clara And I'll move Konsa back. Yep, and then we'll bring on Dobson in DM, our captain, our leader, as I always say. And then Samardzic, he'll come off as well. And in his place, let's bring on Gabriel Vidovic. Caught for a goal kick, Livkovic plays it forward. Dobson gets there and plays it back to Gunnarsson. Rolls out to Retsos, to Konsa, to Brian Garcia. Out wide to Nura. Tackle by Cucurella. And Alzate charges forward for Brighton into Nemjecha, past his man. And what a save. He blasted at a goal, but Gunnarsson gets a hand to it and gets it away. Parries it clear. Gutierrez takes it further and it's finds its way to Garcia. Through ball. Gutierrez in behind, down the left-hand side. Miguel Gutierrez cuts inside, goes to Vidovic. Hlojek back to Vidovic. Over the top to Balogun, who was offside again. And it's like I'm saying about Balogun. He's always trying to play on the shoulder of the last defender. And so often he is offside. 2 times this game he scored, but 2 times he didn't time his run good enough. And he was offside. And here, look, he goes too early. Maybe you could say Vidovic passed too late. But it's just the fact it happens so often is why I say he goes too early. And now Brighton have the ball again. Hadji goes to Gigot, into Eric. Eric to Alzate, to Nemecha, to Forven. Over the top to Fares, who smashes against the crossbar. Very well saved. And you saw with like that run from the Brighton player, he was onside, Fares. He timed his run perfectly. He had a good shot. He didn't score, but he timed his run to perfection and he had the chance to. And we're just not getting that with Balogun because he's just not very, no offence to him, he's just not very good at timing his runs, honestly. And it's full time at the Valley and it is goalless, 0-0. We were on top, Brian fighting back a bit towards the end of the game, but still more shots, better XG, more possession. Disappointed not to get the win. I came into this, I didn't want to lose, but based on the performance, we probably should have won. Just not good enough at finishing. I mean, Adam Ida having to go off injured really didn't help. Balogun coming on, and I love Balogun, but he like I keep saying during this game and in other episodes, he's just not very good at timing his runs, to be honest with you. But still, oh god, hopefully Adam Ida's not out for long. We've got a bit of a break before we play Adam Ida's former team Norwich, who are 18th. Hopefully a comfortable win there for us. Fingers crossed. Let's just find out how long Adam Ida's out injured. And hopefully it's just like a couple days. Either way, I think Balogun is going to have to start for there. No point risking any sharpness or fitness concerns. And I feel like I'm just going on a little bit talking-wise, but I'm just trying to see this through. The top scorer rankings are kind of hype as well. Haaland on 26 and 23. That's a lot. Yeah, 1 to 3 days. That's good. That's good. Retsos did have a good game. A shout out to Retsos. As Martel leaves this window, just shout out to Pangiotto Retsos. I begged Thomas Sandgaard to sign him. He did, and he's been crucial in the Championship, crucial in the Premier League, crucial all across for us. Someday I'll find someone, obviously, to replace him. I feel like Ezri Konsa could maybe even do that right now, but I'm very happy to have the Greek god at the back for us. As 0-0 against, let's give him a couple days rest. 0-0 against Brighton. It could have been worse. Performance-wise, I'd say we should have won, but still, we're above Brighton. And even if West Ham win their game in hand, unless they win it 10-0, we're going to be above them still as well. But still, if we want to catch up to Chelsea, currently 4 points above us, we need wins. And, I mean, fingers crossed, hopefully, a game against 18th place Norwich will do that. So without further ado, let's just jump forward to that game against Norwich. Also on deadline day, so we'll go through deadline day. I don't know if deadline day is before or after. I think it's after. So then we'll go through deadline day as well. And if there's any transfers, I'll let you know. And if not, we'll just move on with our days, huh? Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, here we are ready for the game against Norwich. Unchanged 11 Adam Ida. Only a few days injured. Fully fit. Full sharpness. Full everything. Against his former club. How could he not start? And hopefully he can, more than start. He can score for us, please. Fingers crossed. Beat Norwich. Brighton lost earlier today as well, and so did West Ham. Everton are now our closest competitors, and hopefully we can move a little bit away from them with victory here. Fingers crossed. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Aarons with the throw for Norwich. Finds his way into Solis. Diallo, Solis. Dribbles wide, has a shot, thankfully, over the bar. Retsos staying very tight to him, not giving him an inch, forced to shoot over in the end. Norwich an aggressive start as well, 2 yellow cards in the opening 4 minutes. They're going to have to be careful here. The DM, a centre-back, if they're not careful, they're going to get a red card at some point, and I feel like, no offence to them, the challenge is already great enough for them to get a win if they want to win, which I'm sure they do, without a third yellow card in the 14th minute as well. Corner for Charlton. Nura plays into the box. Ida gets the head to it onto the crossbar. Ida very close to the goal I wanted for him against his former club, but it does stay goalless here. We are on top. A little bit more possession, more shots. Norwich, giving it a go though. They're not just going to lay down and let us get the win here. They're gonna give us a game. I can feel it, but hopefully we can get more chances like that and we can actually put them in the net and get the 3 points that we honestly really quite need here. Thrown by the halfway line for Norwich. Pickering to Sozolis. Oliver to Longstaff. Through ball to Shermadov. And Gunnarsson comes out, but he can't get there. And Norwich lead. Come on, lads. Wake up. Caught napping, very much so. Half time. Goal down. Not happy, but we've turned this type of result around before. I'd rather we didn't have to do it, but we will. So Adam Ida's going to go left wing, and Rodriguez. No, man, so nice they named him twice up top. Balogun on the bench, because we need goals that are going to be counted and not disallowed for offside. So Rodriguez is probably our better option here. Nira picks up the ball, goes back to Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson to Clara. Konsa to Samardzic. Chips it to Nira on the right-hand side, back to Cambioso. Cambioso to Retsos. Retsos to Konsa. Konsa to Nira. Switches play to Samardzic. Samardzic goes wide to Adamida. Adamida looking for the ball. Into Samardzic, who smashes it home for his 13th of the season in the 50th minute. We level things up very early in the second half, exactly what we needed. Very good move. Started all the way back at Gunnarsson, played it forward. And in the end, Samardzic gets another goal to level things up 1-1 here. Corner to Norwich. Olivier plays it in. He fucking really curled that in. Olivier to Omadele, to Christie, headed clear by Clara, thankfully. Adam Ida dribbles it forward, and he chips it across to Nura. Nura picks it up to Garcia, back to Nura, chips it across to Adam Ida at the far post, who headers home against his former club. A goal and assist for him. What a ball by Nura across the goal, and Nura Ida at the far post is there to tuck it home. 2-1. That was a tight Garcia to Nura, and look at that beautiful ball onside. Ran in and volleyed it home. 2-1 Charlton on the hour mark. 69th minute. Very nice. Esri Konsa getting a bit tired and on a yellow. Bring him off. Bring on George Dobson here. 79th minute. Miguel Gutierrez not having the best game and getting a bit tired, so we'll bring him off and we'll bring on Nuno Tavares in his place to hopefully help see this out in the final 10th minutes. Very even game. You got to give it to Norwich. They gave us a good game here. Hopefully, not long left on the clock. We can hold on and we can get the win. Full time. Norwich 1, Charlton 2. We come back from behind to get the win. Samardzic and Ida again. The goals, Ida and a goal and an assist against his former club. I said beforehand, I hope for a good performance against his former team. And he gave that. You can't say he didn't. 2 goals, assist. 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 goal involvements. There you go. And the Man of the Match award for him. Very pleased, and we do get the win, 2-1. Not as comfortable as I was hoping against relegation threat in Norwich, but a win's a win, and a win is what we needed, especially with West Ham and Brighton dropping points. Very, very happy. It's the 31st though. Deadline day is actually in 2 days. I don't even know when deadline day is. I just think of it as the end of January. So what I'll do is I'll just go forward to the 2nd, and either I'll say the transfer window's over, and we can go over it, and then end the episode, or we'll go over the transfers we make before the end of the episode, okay? Sound good? Sound good. Let's do it. And this part didn't seem to record, so I will just speak over it as best my ability. But deadline day wise, we had 1 transfer out in Denel Sameu for 1.2 million, and so we needed to bring a centre-half in, and I'd said earlier in the episode that Retsos isn't going to be first choice forever. And when I said that, I didn't really think that forever would end so soon, because we have signed a new centre-half, because when I saw he's available, how could I not? If you play FM, you've heard of him. Omar Soleil, the 6'4" centre-half, still so young, still so good physically, mentally, technically, in that ball-playing defensive role, beautiful passing, 6'4" for attacking corners as well, £25 million, not all up front as well. How could I turn it down? A very good contract. I'm just very pleased. Soleil and Clara, 2 imposing, intimidating centre-halves for our team. Oh, this is going to be good. But that is it for transfer deadline day. That is it for today. Next episode, we'll be back with the first leg of our Champions League knockouts, last 16 against RB Leipzig, as well as a game against Man City in the league. and you will be seeing Omar Soleil in those games. I am sure. I cannot wait to see what he can do, especially, as I said, in those corners. It's going to be lovely, I think. That is next time, though. If you're looking forward to seeing that and seeing what Soleil can do for the club, then please do leave a like and subscribe for more to see when Soleil makes his debut next episode. And as always, I just want to say thank you for watching.